Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Yolandi Olach, and today I am sharing my next cookie, which is the peanut butter and pretzel cookie. This cookie is part of my cookie series I'm working on, and the full written recipe will be available in my upcoming ebook. But this is just to show you how easy it is to make. We're going to start off with our butter or margarine, add them into the stand mixer. You can totally do this with a hand mixer. And by hand, it just might take you a little bit longer. So I'm adding my white sugar and my brown sugar. I am using both of them into my stand mixer with a paddle attachment. And then I am going to whip these two together until they are light and fluffy. Next up, we're going to add our eggs. You will notice the sugar and butter sticking to the sides. Don't worry about that. We are going to stop our mixer, scrape the sides off, and get all of those incorporated together. You can do this quite a few times while making the recipe just to make sure all the ingredients are coming together perfectly. Once I've scraped it down, I'm going to put it up at full speed, and then I'm going to move over to my dry ingredients. It's my all-purpose flour, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking soda, a little bit of corn flour, and this will just help keep the cookie fresh for a little bit longer. And we're going to mix those together. I like to just take a little whisk and break up all of those lumps in the flour and just incorporate those dry ingredients together. We are heading over to our mixer, and as you can see, after a few minutes, so much more light and fluffier. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla. You can use extract, you can use paste, doesn't matter, whichever you prefer, and then adding a smooth peanut butter. I am not using the crunchy one because later you'll see I'm going to add a few peanuts into this recipe for crunch, so I just go with a smooth one to start off with and let that peanut butter incorporate. You won't believe the smell of this. It's absolutely intoxicating. Next up, I'm going to take my flour, the mixture that we did a little bit earlier, and slowly start adding until everything is combined and you don't see any flour lumps anymore. Scraping off that paddle attachment, because now comes the delicious bits. This pieces and bits will just take your cookie over the top. I'm adding in chocolate pieces, white chocolate pieces. I'm also adding in those crunchy peanuts. These are roasted and salted, and leaving a little bit over is perfect. I'm going to show you a little bakery trick to make your cookies look perfect. Also, the pretzels go in, also leaving a little bit over, and then just on low speed, you want to combine these together. Now, you don't want to over mix your cookie dough. You're just slowly going to incorporate everything so they will slowly start to just mash up those pretzels we add in and bring the cookie together. You will notice how the dough just makes a ball and is perfect for rolling or scooping. Once again, scraping off that attachment, and as you can see, the dough is perfect now. And that came together like in less than a minute. I tell you, it's very fast and you don't need to do anything more. So we're going to take this and make our cookies next. I do like taking a sheet pan and just lining it with baking paper. For some reason, the cookies just bake so much more beautiful at the bottom. And I am using a cookie scoop as well. You can roll this out, you can weigh them. The cookie scoops or the ice cream scoops that you get just give you more or less the same size that you want in a cookie. Then remember those leftover pieces of crunch that we left over. I'm going to press those into each cookie. Now, the reason I'm doing this, it's a little bakery trick, okay? So once the cookie bakes and goes down a little bit, you have all those delicious flavors and textures on top, showing anyone that has a cookie, oh, we've got pretzels here, we've got peanuts inside, we've got chocolate inside. And that just helps maybe encourage them a little more to eat it, tickle those senses of, I need to taste this. This looks delicious. You do not have to do that. It's just something I love doing with my cookies. So I bake them at a high temperature, which goes by really fast. And then once they come out, I use some kind of press. Like in this instance, I just took one of my stainless steel cookie measuring cups and just press it down a bit. It helps with packaging and just round those cookies off perfectly. The very last thing I do is take a little sea salt and drizzle them on top. Not lots, you do not need lots. It just amplifies that peanut butter taste. If you enjoy baking along with me and you'd like early access to the recipes and updates on the cookie ebook, you're welcome to join my free WhatsApp baking channel. The link is in the description. I'm really excited to share all of these recipes with you and how you can use them for extra income. Next one up will be my caramel, fudge and coconut fudge cookie, which we will use this delicious caramel, which sets up perfectly to drizzle over your cookies or use inside, whichever way you want. So stick around and I'll see you in the next one.